going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to a Dr. Phil episode where a spoiled Hypebeast flexes on his own mother. Let's just jump straight into this video.
My son Ronald, he tries to sneak little ways in to get more money. Like if he takes out the trash or, tidying up around the house, he feels as though he got to be paid extra for each individual thing. Oh, you need to pay me for this, you need to pay me for that. And I do laugh because, why do I have to pay you to do your chores?
And that tends to be the issue with kids on Dr. Phil. They're always said that they have to follow rules, but the parents never enforce them.
Now, Ronald says he uses retail therapy to make himself better because his mom is always at work.
Okay, so despite not knowing what that meant, I decided to look it up, and apparently retail therapy means when you buy stuff to try to make you happier.
But is he willing to take a smaller allowance or no allowance so she doesn't have to work as much?
I know this is quite obvious, but if the parent's buying into this kid and actually thinking that he's doing this to make himself feel better, then they have something wrong with them too, because it's quite clear that he's just using this to flex on kids at school.
No, I'm not. She's gonna work more to raise my allowance. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Then you're just using it as an excuse to get more stuff, because it's quite clear that you don't have a problem with your mother working extra hours.
When you graduate high school at the end of the year, your allowance will be cut off.
Oh no.
You're going to have to work a job or 2 jobs.
I don't know why y'all clapping. No.
So it turns out that Dr. Phil wasn't even needed to solve this issue. All the mother had to do was tell the kid no.
Because I can't do it.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
I can't.
Let me ask you something. You're living in a small bedroom in your house, and he's in the master suite. Who pays for this house?
I do.
But you put him in the master suite, and you go down the hall and live in a smaller bedroom. Why is that?
Because I let my 17-year-old son do whatever he wants, and he took control of my entire life.
What did you say to yourself to make that okay?
Well, I gave him the bigger room because he has a lot more clothes than I do. I just let him take the bigger room with all his clothes.
I know that people always try to make stuff into hobbies, but in actuality, who needs all of those clothes?
And I took the smaller room.
My question is why?
I don't know.
'Cause I'm a king.
Phil, I just need help with reparenting for us this whole situation with Ryan. Yes.
Yeah, it helps here.
I just want to see this Hypebeast get bullied, to be honest.
I really do.
Oh, help is here.
Okay.
Yeah, help is here. He's been writing in, actually. He wrote to me on March 3rd.
Oh, hi, Dr. Phil. Quick question to ask you. Can you just tell my mom that she's a crackhead real quick? I just want some free Yeezys.
Of this year. He says, my mom thinks I have a spending and attitude problem.
And she's kinda right, I mean.
I want her to stop picking on me.
You see, there's a pattern with these kids. They always attempt to attack the parents, but then after they get picked on or are told the actual truth, then they turn to play the victim card.
I feel like she doesn't want me to have a normal teenage life. Every time I try to go out with my friends, she always wants to know where I'm going and who I'm going with.
How dare my mother care about my safety?
Yes.
I just want Dr. Phil to talk to my mom and get us on better terms as far as our relationship.
The thing is, you don't need Dr. Phil to do all of this. You could have just had this simple discussion at your dinner table, and it would have turned out the same way.
And see if he can get my allowance raised.
Well, that clearly didn't happen. Now you're not getting any allowance. I'm gonna end the video right there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe. Have a nice day.